Hello there. Today we're going to look at how to use N-Central to deploy a Level.io agent. So I have N-Central pulled up here, and the first thing I'm going to do is over on the left, I'm going to start the automation manager. All right, now that we have it pulled up here, I'm going to make a new policy. Okay, we'll give it a name and a description. And now what we're going to do is over here on the left, under extensions, we're going to drag in the run PowerShell script. All right, so we have that now. And let's go ahead and let's put a script in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to level and I'm going to go and install a new agent. And you can pick the group that you want ahead of time. You'll notice that as you change the group identifier at the end here will update. And so this is how you can install an agent directly into a group. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this entire command to the clipboard. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to replace this with a variable. And then that way you'll be able to change the group dynamically at runtime if that's desired. So let's just put a variable in here. We'll call this level group. And it's more than the group. It's actually your own instance's key is also in there. It's the key appended with the group. I'll just call it a group though. Okay. Now, the other thing we need to do here is we need to create an input variable. And I'll just name it the same thing. Okay, so it's going to be a string, and we don't need to give it a value right now. Good, so we have created the input variable now here on the input parameter. And again, I'm just going to use the same name across the board here. And now for the value, I can pick the input parameter of level group so that at runtime, I'll be able to insert that. All right, good. So we have our script. And the only difference here is we inserted a variable here. The variable will come from the input parameter, and the input parameter was defined up here. So that's all we need. Now we can upload this. And now let me jump back to N-Central. So here I have a device that I'm just going to test with. If I had a lot of devices, I could select everything in the site if I was doing it that way. And I'm going to run a task and I'm going to run an automation policy. And install the level agent is the one that we just created. Here is our input parameter. And so now I'm going to return to level. And let's say I want to install it here in the group. So I'm just going to grab this whole thing. So this will be the API key plus the group ID. And I'm going to paste that right there. And let's see, the schedule is going to be to run automatically right now. So that's fine. And we'll save that and that kick off. So then let's just give it a minute to run. And in a moment, we will see the new agent will show up here in the group called a group. Okay, and there we have it. The agent just showed up here. And so now this thing is ready to start managing rather quickly here. And that's it. I will include the link to the .amp file that is the automation policy from N-Central in with the article with this video. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us and let us know. Hopefully this will be helpful, and we'd like to thank you for choosing Level.